Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my WWE 2K16 Universe Mode um, concept. Of course, this is my 2K16 Custom Universe Mode that I'm gonna be doing once I get 2K16. Could be next week when the game comes out. Could be in 5 weeks. Could be next month. Could be next year. For all I care, I'm gonna do a 2K16 Universe Mode. But yeah, uh, today I'm gonna talk about my roster, and if I have enough time, I'll talk about the tag teams and even the champions, maybe if I have enough time. So let me hurry up. I only have 14 minutes left. So, for the roster, I'm gonna have two shows: one Raw, one NXT. No SmackDown. SmackDown is even gonna be the side show, like main event. That's how much I'm jobbing out SmackDown now, because that's what it is really. It's just a sideshow that nobody cares about. No storylines built on it. It doesn't have its own storylines or anything like that. So I'm getting rid of SmackDown, putting it as a there's the main shows and then there's the sub shows. I'm putting it as a sub show along with main event. Of it's gonna have all I think 5 shows is the maximum matches. 5 matches is the maximum on sub shows. So 5 matches on SmackDown. Uh, 2 or 3, I don't really know, but 3 probably on main event. And of course, Raw is gonna have 6 matches, and NXT is gonna have um, 5 matches along with SmackDown. So the roster for Raw is this. First off, Seth Rollins, John Cena, Randy Orton, Big Show, Batista, Daniel Bryan, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Bray Wyatt, Eric Rowan, Goldust, Stardust, Jack Swagger, Jey Uso, and Jamie Uso, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, Santino, Sheamus, Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, R-Truth, Ryback, The Miz, Kane, Dolph Ziggler, Layla, Nikki Bella, uh, Brie Bella, Natalia, Paige, Summer Rae, Tamina, Emma, Eva Marie, you just can't wrestle. Chris Jericho, Christian, Edge, Alicia Fox, Bad News Barrett, Damian Sandow, Sting, Shawn Michaels, Stephanie McMahon, and Naomi. Those are the people on my Raw roster. You could have noticed a couple things on that. Don't worry, it'll be fixed in this next bit. Of course, the NXT roster, which include uh, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Hideo Itami, Neville, Rusev, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, Tyler Breeze, Bo Dallas, Aiden English, Simon Gotch, Enzo Amore, Big Cass, Baron Corbin, Sin Caran's Kalisto, Curtis Axel, Fandango, Adam Rose, Zack Ryder, Heath Slater, and Connor and Victor. Those are my those are the people on both shows. Um, you may have noticed that I have no divas on my NXT roster. That's because I don't really there's that many divas on in the roster, right? So I mean, I can't really split them in two because it wouldn't feel like a good roster. And plus, I wouldn't know who to put. I mean, the only people I would put is Emma and Eva, and probably even Summer, but that's only like 3. That's only 3 people. And I don't want that. I want a big diva roster. Of course, I can't get DLC because I don't want to pay extra to have people. So I won't get the DLC with like Trish and Lita and probably even more people they're probably adding. But since they don't have the 4 horsewomen in the game at all, so no Sasha or Charlotte or Becky or Bailey in the game, it wouldn't. I can't put them on NXT and then put Emma and Eva just to finish it off. So if they were in the game, I would have an NXT Divas roster, and NXT would be full, but incomplete. But sadly, no. Of course, that means no Divas Championship on NXT, or Women's Championship, because we all know NXT. You know the old saying where You go to WWE to become famous. You go to New Japan to become a legend. Same thing with inside WWE. You go to WWE on a main roster to become famous, and you go to the NXT to become a legend. And also for the women, you go to WWE to show off your body, and then you go to NXT to show off your skills. That's pretty much how everything is like. So main roster so bad. I will fix up everything. I'm gonna book really good matches, and I'm gonna change it up. As opposed to my 2K14 universe mode. I still have it. I'm gonna do a video on it either today or tomorrow. I don't know. Probably today. I'll probably do everything I want to do here. Um. Okay, so since I have plenty of time remaining, I'll talk about the tag teams and champions, and even the planned rivalries that I have. So let's go on. So on Raw, the tag team slash tables on Raw include the New Day, which includes Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston, the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan, the primetime players Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, the Brotherhood, Goldust and Stardust, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay Uso, and I wanna pick a name for this. I don't know what to really call them. I could call them the Moneymakers. I could call them Team Hollywood or something like that. I don't know. Team Hollywood sounds really good though. You know what? I'll make them the NWO and I have Hollywood Miz and Hollywood Damien. That's what I'm gonna do now. But yeah, the Miz and Damien Mizdow, the Miz twins. I don't know, man. So that's the tag teams on Raw. Pretty generic, just like on NXT. Probably make new tag teams as we go along because like on 2K14 I had all the tag teams that are default tag teams, and then if things happen like the Titus O'Neil and Darren Young break up in 2K14, I'll do some separate things with them. I have Titus going in a singles career, chasing the Intercontinental and the World Heavyweight Championship. Had to put an S at the end. I am French, but I can't do that. But and I had Darren be in singles competition as well, but as he failed that a little bit, losing a bunch of matches and all that, I put him in the Nation Domination with Kofi and R-Truth, who already a tag team. So that's how I really handle that. I have all the defaults, and if something happens, I make a new tag team. That's original. But yeah, so if anything happens with these guys, I'll end up doing something different. And of course, on NXT we have Enzo and Big Cass, the Ascension, Connor and Victor, the Lucha Dragons, and Karen Kalisto, the Flawed Villains, Aiden English and Simon Gotch, and of course Cesaro and Kid. They don't have a good name yet. I don't know. I think I should call them Team Canada. Probably the Heart Swiss Bank. Yes, I'm doing that. The Heart Swiss Bank. Okay, time for the champions that'll be on both shows. Of course, Raw and NXT. Of course, on Raw, we have the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Wait a second. Sorry about that. My mom called me to do something. Um, so on Raw, the champions will be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, which is Seth Rollins, the Intercontinental Champion being Shawn Michaels, the Divas Champion being Nikki Bella, the WWE Tag Team Champions being the Wyatt families Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Of course, on NXT we have the NXT Champion Finn Balor, the United States Champion Rusev, and the NXT Tag Team Champions The Ascension. Those are my champions, and hopefully they'll do work, I guess. So that's just 7 matches already on the pay-per-view cards. If I can, I'll do sort of like I'm doing with my 2K14 universe mode and put pre-show matches that are just exhibition matches that if something happens, I'll change it in universe. But those will be like my pre-show matches where I add like extra bits. So like I put the United States Championship or the Intercontinental Championships or even the Divas Championship or even the Tag Team Champions on the pre-show. Just any championship other than the NXT Championship, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and that's it. Any other championships other than those, I will put on the pre-show if need be. But yeah, now for the final bit of the video. I have plenty of time remaining still. Of course, being the planned rivalries I have for the first rivalries on both shows. So on Raw, we have Seth Rollins versus John Cena for the WWE Championship, which will go from April to June, so that's the 3 month rivalry. Randy Orton versus Shawn Michaels for the Intercontinental Championship from April to May. Nikki Bella versus Paige for the Divas Championship, spanning from April to the end of April, so May. The beginning of May, and of course the New Day versus Luke Harper and Eric Rowan for the Tag Team Championships, which is gonna be on in May because you can only have 3 rivalries. So I'll have the I'll alternate between the Divas Championship and the Tag Team Championships. This is gonna be defended, but I'm not gonna have rivalries for them. And of course, the final bit is the NXT planned rivalries, which include Finn Balor versus Kevin Owens for the NXT Championship, which will span from April to June. Cesaro versus Rusev for the United States Championship, starting from April to May, so 2 months. Um, the Ascension versus Big Cass for the Tag Team Championships, spanning from April to May, so another 2 month one. So yeah, as I don't have no Divas Championship on, well, Women's Championship, gotta correct myself every time. Since I don't have that on NXT, I'll just do anything with the actual championships that I have, and of course it will contribute a lot since I don't have a women's division on NXT. So that was my WWE 2K16 Universe Mode concept. Hopefully, it'll be very fun to play slash watch because I don't actually play it because I want everything to happen as it is. I don't like messing with it, but yeah, because cool things happen. Like I got the NWO feuding with the Shield and John Cena right now. I'm just saying. That's spoiled for the next video, but I don't care. I'll do that and put it up first because I'm that smart. Um, okay, so that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and of course subscribe. Have a nice day.